All right, so if you were in down in the honors classes, these are your important words for this quarter right now. I would write these down and study them. If you see y is a function of x, you're going to think x does not repeat. If you see domain, you're going to think box, box, x, box, box. So all of these are important words. So I would practice them, study them, get to know them. I'll keep adding more as we go, but this is it for now. Today, I'm learning how to identify the different types of slopes: positive, negative, zero, and undefined. For positive, that is also known as increasing. And for negative, that's also known as decreasing. Okay. So, again, we're just talking about different slopes. Like, all of these are slopes, but they're all different. For the important vocabulary, we have slope, Desmos, table, graph, positive, negative, zero, and undefined. So again, when we talk about slope, we need to always know that slope is our value. So when we go to Desmos, it's always going to be our value. So describes how steep a line is. It's also our rise over our run. Our rise is up and down. Our run is left and right. So positive slope is also increasing. Negative slope is decreasing. Zero slope means line is horizontal and our m will equal 0. If our line goes up and down like this, it's a vertical line, and that means m is undefined. Undef will usually be what it says. If you don't remember, the slope man will help you. This is a positive, this is a negative, positive, negative. His little nose is undefined, and his mouth is where 0. The zeros are the dimples, I guess. On a piece of paper or on page 16, if you're in my class, I want you to do a quick write. I think slope can be represented by, in real life, how can slope be represented? So I put some examples. I'll go ahead and write for a couple seconds, and then we'll keep going. So let's look at the different types of slopes. We have the first penguin. He is going up. So this is a positive slope, also known as increasing slope. Same thing, okay? So any positive number, 4, 5, any positive number. This penguin is going down, so this one's going up. Let's go and put that up. This one's going down. If it's going down is decrease or a negative slope, which is also a decreasing slope. Now, we have our penguin that's going left and right. That is a zero slope. If you write the word 0 with the little line between it, that will also help you. Zero slope. And our last one, this isn't possible. Like, you can't walk like this, so that's undefined. Okay. So now we keep going. So right here, if my slope is going left and right, would that be positive, negative, 0, or undefined? You should be using your notes. This would be 0. It makes a little z, 0. These are just a quick check for understanding, so there's not going to be on any paper. So now if my line is going down, would that be positive, negative, 0, or undefined? It's going down, so negative. Now here, if my line is going down, remember we always read the graph from left to right. So we start here and we go down, then it would be negative. This one is going up and down. It doesn't change directions, so we have undefined. Here, it's going up, so positive. So it's going to get to some more questions. So the real big thing about this is when you have a line that's going left and right, like this, you're touching the y-axis, so your equation is going to be y equals. The one that's going up and down like this, you're touching the x-axis, so it's going to be x equals, okay? So for this one, my equation would be, my line is touching the x-axis at 3, so x equals 3. This is going to help us in a little bit for writing equations, okay? My next one is touching the y line at negative 6, so my equation is y equals negative 6. And then you can also pay attention right here. I gave you little hints. So for this one, go ahead and try it. Is it touching the x-axis or the y-axis? The x-axis at negative 4. We're done. I think we got that. So let's go and try this first one. The graph of a line is shown. What is the equation and slope of the line? Write the correct answer in each box. Not all answers will be used. We have equation. Equation is always going to have an equal sign. So our options for equation are this one, this one, and this one. Those are my options for equation because they have an equal sign. So on this one, I can see that my line is touching my y-axis. So it's going to be y equals at -5. So my answer should be y equals -5. Y equals -5. Now my slope can either be positive, negative, 0, or undefined. I know my line is going left and right, so I know that's a 0 slope. So 0 should go here for slope. Okay, so I want everyone to try this one. Go ahead and pause the video and try that question. So for this question, when we look at, it says, what is the equation and the slope of the line on the grid? So equation has to have an equal sign. So if I'm looking at just equation first, I'm going to look at these first. I know I'm touching the x-axis at 6. X equals 6. So I know A can't be good because it has a y, and C can't be good. So now if I'm looking at that line that goes up and down, remember, this isn't possible. So my M is equal to undefined. We can also match it to the slope guy. This is a U, so your answer has to happen U. We have 0 and undefined, so my answer would be D. Okay. So now the next one, we have the next question. A line is graphed on the coordinate grid. Which statement about the line is true? So I have a line right here, and I have statements. So the first one says, the equation of the line is y equals 3, and the slope is 0. B says, the equation of the line is x equals 3, and the slope is 3. C says, the equation of the line is y equals 3, and the slope is 3. Then D says, the equation of the line is y equals 3, and the slope is 0. So I know I'm talking about equation and slope, so let me find the equation first. If I'm looking at this line right here, I know it touches my y-axis, y, at 3. Y equals 3. So I know A is good, B is not good, C is good, and D is good. So now if I'm talking about my slope, remember, if the line is going left and right like this, it has to be 0. 0 slope. So A is good, C is 3, so that's not good, and D is also 0. Oh, so I made a mistake. It should be A or D. Usually you'll only pick one answer. Here I made the mistake. So the next one. A line is graphed on the coordinate grid. What are the equation and slope of the line shown on the grid? Select 2 correct answers. So right here it says select 2 answers. So I know I'm talking about the equation and the slope. So let me find the equation first. I have my line right here. This is touching my y-axis, y equals. And I see 6, 7, 8 at 7. 7, y equals 7. And I have that right here. So that's one of my answers. And I also know that this is a line that goes left and right. If I'm going left and right, it should be 0. So my slope is 0. 0 slope. So those are my 2 answers. Okay? So let's go to the next one. All right, so it says, what is the equation of the line that passes through the point 7, -2, and has a slope of undefined? So here, my big thing is slope of undefined. Slope of undefined. Now, the good thing about this is there's an easy way to do this. We have 7 and -2. How we write a point is always x, y. So I can separate this. X equals 7, y equals -2. So if I put x equals 7 in Desmos, my line goes up and down. Okay, that's an undefined slope, undefined. Now if I put y equals -2, the line goes left and right. That's a 0 slope. So the only one that would be right is x equals 7. X equals 7. Now I want everyone to go and try this one. So we're going to pause the video and try that one. So again, we have -4, 3, we have x, y. So I have the option of x equals -4, y equals 3, If I put x equals -4 in my Desmos, it's up and down, meaning an undefined slope. Undefined. Now, if I put y equals 3, that is left and right, meaning that we're going to have a 0 slope. So if I read the question, which I should have done first, my bad, what is the equation of the line that passes through the point -4, 3, and has a slope of 0? Our most important part is a slope of 0, meaning my answer would be y equals 3. Y equals 3. And I think that's it. If you have my class, make sure to glue the blue paper into page 17, the orangish paper onto page 18, and then copy this in your table of contents. And then if you're downstairs in honors, make sure to work on the independent practice. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Goodbye.